why your brain is literally wired to keep you broke. What if I told you that being broke isn't a math problem? It's a brain problem? Most people think they just need to earn more, make more, save more, done. But that's not why people stay broke. The reason is far deeper and far more uncomfortable. It's sitting right between your ears. Today, we're going to look at the actual neuroscience of why your brain is working against your financial success, and more importantly, what you can do about it.
Section 1. The Caveman Brain Problem.
Let's go back 200,000 years. Your ancestors didn't have banks. They didn't have savings accounts. They had one goal: survive today. The human brain evolved to prioritize immediate rewards over future ones. Eat the food now because you might not find it tomorrow. This is called present bias, and it's hardwired into your brain's reward system. Fast forward to today. When you get paid, your brain doesn't think about your retirement in 30 years. It thinks about the dopamine hit from buying something right now. That's not laziness. That's evolution. But it's costing you a fortune. Section 2. The pain of paying. Here's something wild. Researchers at Carnegie Mellon found that spending money activates the same part of the brain associated with physical pain. That's why cash feels harder to spend than a credit card. When you swipe a card, that pain signal is delayed. The purchase feels almost free. Credit card companies know this. That's why they made paying so frictionless. One tap, one click, no pain, no hesitation. Just spending. The result? The average American carries over $6,000 in credit card debt, not because they're irresponsible, because the system was designed to exploit a neurological blind spot. Section 3. The mental accounting trap. Now let's talk about mental accounting. This is a cognitive bias discovered by Nobel Prize-winning economist Richard Thaler. Here's how it works. Your brain doesn't treat all money the same. Money you earn feels different from money you find. A tax refund feels like free money, even though it's your money that was withheld. So what do people do with tax refunds? They spend them. On average, Americans spend 40% of their tax refund within 30 days. That same money, if invested consistently every year, could be worth $50,000 to $100,000 over a 30-year period. But because it felt like bonus money, the brain treated it as a reward, not a resource. Section 4. The comparison trap. Here's another way your brain keeps you broke. Social comparison. Humans are deeply wired to measure themselves against others. In prehistoric times, status meant survival. Today, status means a leased BMW you can't afford. Studies show that people consistently make financial decisions based not on what they need, but on what their peers have. This is the keeping up with the Joneses effect, and it's not a choice. It's a biological drive. What makes it worse? Social media has turned the comparison game into a 24/7 highlight reel. You're not comparing yourself to your neighbors anymore. You're comparing yourself to the most curated, aspirational version of thousands of strangers, and you're losing money every single time you try to keep up. Section 5. What to do about it. So what's the fix? You can't rewire your brain overnight, but you can design systems that work with it instead of against it. First, automate everything. Make saving the default. When your paycheck hits, money should move to savings before your brain even knows it arrived. No willpower needed. Second, add friction to spending. Delete saved payment info. Use cash for discretionary spending. The more steps between you and a purchase, the more time your rational brain has to catch up. Third, reframe future money as real money. When you think about skipping a $5 coffee, don't think it's just $5. Think, At a 10% average return, that $5 invested every day becomes over $330,000 in 40 years. Your brain responds to vivid, concrete numbers, not abstract future concepts. Here's the bottom line. You are not bad with money. You are human. And humans come with a brain that was never designed for 21st century finances. The first step to changing your financial life isn't opening a brokerage account. It's understanding the machine running the show upstairs. Once you know how your brain works against you, you can start building systems that make it work for you. If this helped you see money differently, make sure you subscribe. Next video, we're talking about why every raise you get actually makes you feel poorer. It's called lifestyle creep, and it's one of the most dangerous financial traps nobody warns you about. See you in the next one.